Good morning, everyone. Shakes Creations here again. It is about 4 a.m. And yes, I just finished vacuuming, washing dishes, and doing things like that because it's time for this girl to get ready for bed. But anyway, I wanted to speak about our bill payments. This morning, I received my Social Security check, so I paid $280 towards August bills, which is going to make me very happy next month because the bill that I paid was a loan that had interest on it. So I paid over $10 in interest. I I stopped counting when I got to about $10.14 interest, and that is for today. But yesterday I made a few payments for July. So I was reading on one of the business things because you know how I am about those nickels and dimes. I was reading and it states how many people are not paying bills that have interest on it. I am poor, and I would say way, way worse than poor. I don't have disposable funds throughout the month to live on, but I count myself as being blessed because I have food and my bills are paid and I am sheltered under air conditioner. Although I have to pay for that air conditioner, I still have access to it. So basically, I stand in gratitude and I stay grateful for what I have. And I push myself to just knock off anything that has interest on it. Now, what I just paid today, which was August's bill, is for the loan for my greeting cards in that room. So I don't have any loans for any things I wanted, like clothes and all that other stuff. But that craft room, if you know me well enough, you know that that is a priority for this right here, boys and girls. So I felt so good. I was trying to only pay $200 extra. I said I was going to stick with 200, but then when I saw I had another one I could have knocked off, I just so, one was like $68 and another one was like, 34 and it was small payments, but it makes a major difference when you knock off something a month early. It makes a difference, and I say to myself, just say $10 was what I didn't have to pay because I paid off early. That $10 goes to something else next month because next month, instead of my bill being almost $300, my bill is now down to $114. And I'm going to most likely pay $100 extra next month. No, actually, this month towards August, which means I'm going to nip another one in the bud. You know what I'm saying? But it is not easy to say that everybody can pay a bill. But if you can't pay the bill, don't shop with the card. And the reason why I say that is because, as hard as things may be, you don't want to go further in debt trying to get yourself out of debt. It doesn't work that way. This morning, I just went downstairs to the lobby to throw away my fan. Now I have another fan sitting right here, but I actually need two fans because this air conditioner is 10,000 BTUs. Then this one in here is 5,000 BTUs, and I believe that one in there is 8,000 BTUs. So if I'm in there and I have to run that one, and if I'm in here and I have to run this one, I'm out in there, I have to run that one. So usually I have two fans. I put this air conditioner on, which is 10,000 BTUs, and I put a fan here to cool in there. And I don't need it frosty in there. I just need not to sweat in there. So today I had a blessing. I didn't have to turn my air conditioner on in my craft room at all. I put my fan at the door, but I completely forgot the fan was there and it was dark out here because, I don't have the lights on all over the place unless I'm using them. And I walked into the fan. Mm. So right now, my ankle feel like it's broken because I have fibromyalgia, and anything that detrimental will feel like it's 15 to 20 times worse than what it really is. So when I said that it was about 4 a.m., it is. I'm not really able to lay down right now, while my legs are like this, I need to continue to walk around to relax my legs, stretch out my ankles. So I did sit on this, lean on this chair, and I did do my leg exercises, and I feel a little better. As I'm speaking now, I'm flexing my ankle, turning my ankle around like that to try to help myself. I know Tina mentioned in my comment that when I fell the other day, it was scary. I know it was scary because when I hit my damn going hand on that wall, I thought my hand was broke. But this is normal for me because I do have syncope, which is a fainting condition. My fainting condition is linked to sleeping condition, which is called narcolepsy. So when it looks like I'm actually going to sleep, I'm actually fainting. So I've been doing a really good job of staying in the house in the summertime because I have no other options. If I go outside, trust me, I have to go on a good day when I'm feeling a certain way, and I'm going there and back, and I'm talking back. And a lot of times when I go outside, I don't even step foot out the car. So that's a good thing too. But I do avoid driving to the best of my ability just because when fall comes, I get to go outside a little bit, but then the cold is not good for fibromyalgia. But I'm going to say one more thing. Please, if you can, take your water from your faucet and use it only if it does not have one of those nasty tastes. If your water is like my water, then I would say try to save where you can by refilling water bottles. I'm not saying buy a whole 1,000 bunch of bottles. I have cups. I made a video earlier. I have regular cups that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. I bought the actual case. And today was one of the best days ever because I filled up about 4 cups, but I had already previously did 2 cups. So let's just say I had 6 cups. I didn't drink all 6 cups. I think I drank about 3. But for me, as hard as it is for me to get plain water in me, that was absolutely amazing. And what made it really good is that my water cups are in my mini freezer right next to my computer desk. So when I was finding myself a little quenched, I just would open up and I didn't even realize. But prior to that, my phone rang. I was talking to a friend, and I'm like, my mouth is so dry, I just can't get any water. And I felt it could be because I wasn't drinking water. Now, I'm not a soda drinker, but my daughter came here with a soda, and it just got me back to where I used to drink, Pepsi and Coke and Sprite. And I'm talking many, many moons ago. I don't do the soda, but I purchased this soda right here, which is sugar free. I haven't had one in about 3 days, but I just took this bad boy out to go with my snack. A piece of cheese. Boys and girls, I love cheese. Look how big that cheese is. But anyway, I just took this out to make sure I wash the top and the side of the can where my hands are going. But I'm enjoying the smaller things that I'm allowing myself to enjoy, but I'm so restricted on my budget. And when I say restricted, I'm not saying that I don't have is although I'm like I said, I am poor. When I say I'm restricted, I don't think that I should allow myself an abundance of my allotment to buy food to buy liquid. That's not going to help me because I can't fill my belly on liquid. And I can't go to sleep and expect my belly to keep me good to the morning time drinking. So I don't do that. But this time around, I was doing my fetch and I happened to have wanted something and it was good points on my fetch. And this next order is going to get me over what I need to get me my $25 card that I need because I got a $5 Amazon card today from somewhere, and I already had a $5 card from another survey site. And what I actually need to purchase is going to cost me $30. So I got the 25 coming as soon as I go pick up my next shipment from Amazon, and then Amazon is the best place to get those points. I kid you not, because they give you a bonus every so often. So And I'm not saying shop if you're not going to eat it, or you're not going to, don't do that, because that's not, you're not saving anything. But I'm just saying a lot of people are doing um, Ibotta, I think it is. I'm not sure, but I don't know how to do Ibotta. It's too confusing for me, so I don't know how to do that one. I wish I did, but I can't do that one, not at all. Mm. But we have to normalize living without, for a moment in time, to cover these bills that have interest on them. I kid you not. I am so thankful. I am so thankful that I am disciplined, because that's what I consider it. I consider it being disciplined enough to where I can say, okay, I'm already in the house. I have an abundance of paper. All I want to do is craft throughout the day, and I'm doing well. So I'm going to continue to do that. I will have to figure out how to allow myself to get a little bit more energy, since I am not able to drink caffeine anymore. And my exhaustion has kicked the bucket, boys and girls. I'm talking, I be tired. I be yawning. Sometimes I can't even cook. My friend, matter of fact, yesterday my friend had to come over here because it was 4:54 in the afternoon, and I hadn't eaten anything. I tried to eat a little bit of cereal, but I knew that cereal wasn't going to give me no energy. So I tried to do a video, and then I turned around. I almost collapsed on the video, but I really did get a little worse than what was seen on that video when I finished that video. And I ended up in my bed, and I was crying. I called like two people, and one will be here tomorrow to make sure I'm good. So I guess he's going to fix me something to eat. But my friend was at work when I called him, and he said he's going to leave his job, run home, take a shower, and come right over here and fry me some chicken. So I told him to take 2 pieces of chicken, because there was no way I was going to be able to eat 4. Even though normally on a good day I can eat 4 chickens, just eat, all day through the day. But when you're exhausted, sometimes exhaustion will take you to the point where you don't want to eat. So it is 4 something in the morning now, and I've been up since yesterday in the morning, and all I had yesterday to eat within basically 24 hours, because I've been up a long time, was 2 chicken thighs. I am not feeling malnourished. I'm not feeling deprived. I'm not feeling any of that. And if you look at me right now, I have a lot more energy than I did a while ago. I am going to get this cheese inside of me, because this cheese is one of the things I can eat without getting ill and all that other stuff. So it is what it is. I have had a beautiful day today. I'm about to do my crafting video, because that's where I show my cards. I have 2 listings that I put on eBay today, and you know what makes me happy? Although I made sure I paid my surplus to live on to that bill, I have high hopes that I'm gonna get an order, here or there from eBay, because my orders are starting to come in. But I am so blessed for my reviews. But I'm gonna keep that off of this channel for right now, because I'm about to move and slide to the other channel. But I am so blessed and grateful. So I want to wish you a wonderful night, morning, day, whatever the case may be. If you want to go, if you want me to make you like one of them budgeting papers, I think I have one somewhere. I don't have I'm not saying I'm going to send one to everybody, because stamps are not free. I have stamps. I'm not going to say I don't, but I do. But I don't. I have to make sure I have stamps for my card orders. But like I do have somewhere on the computer, I have like this budgeting paper that I put into my reading book, my broke but fed book that I wrote. If you would like one of those, or maybe if I have the PDF, I could send it to you and you can print it on your own. I'll try to see if I have that. If I do have it, I'll just link it in below. I don't remember where stuff like that is on my computer, because I'm not good with finding things on the computer. Not only that, most likely during the week I delete whatever's stored on my computer, because I need my computer to stay plentiful when it comes to space, because I need to put pictures every day, but I don't keep them on there. So if I have one, I will link it in this video or the next one. Now, Tina girl, we have to talk. You was trying to kill me in here today. I'm watching you put all this on your eyes. And I'm like, oh no. And I'm literally scared, okay? Because I'm like, if that drop in her eye, oh my goodness, I had to get up away from the desk because first of all, I had you on my TV. I had the big old screen today for to watch your video, and I said I'm letting this video run from the beginning to the end, so you know I had to put it on my TV. I couldn't keep it on my computer. But girl, when I saw you mixing that up in that little bowl, and I saw you touch this, first of all, I can't hear you when you're talking. But when I saw you do like this, that's when I realized what you were making that little concoction for. I'm like, oh, she's gonna put that over her eye. What if it drop in her eye? And I'm like, I had to get away from the damn TV, girl. And that's when you saw my video with the water cups. I went in the kitchen. So if you hear anything in the background, you hear your video, your video playing. Now, someone else has a video, and I watched a video, about 4 of her videos today. I don't know if it's this channel she subscribed to me on or my other channel, but Woodcrafts 9703. If that is on this channel, which I'm going to mention this on my next channel, you're going to be the one that get the free card that I'm going to make tomorrow. So if that's you and you trust me, you can send me your address. I'm going to make you a card tomorrow. MJ, I made your card today. I wish I could show it to you right now because I love it, but the glitter is drying. And if I'm still awake before I get tired, I'm going to have it in the post box downstairs in my lobby, you know, somewhere around 5 a.m. That's if I don't get tired, because I'm not leaving my apartment tomorrow. I just get tired of seeing people. So I take out my garbage, go to the mailbox, all of those things I do after midnight when the building's quiet, because I'm on the top floor. When I get in the elevator, I want to go straight down and come back up. It is horrible. I haven't gotten my bladder pills from the doctor, so I'm going to the bathroom left and right. So I can't keep going to the bathroom right before I go outside to take the elevator and then turn around and have to pee when I'm downstairs in the lobby trying to come upstairs. So I get tired of that. So and then now I'm about to start my laundry because I have to wash my kitchen rags. Oh, I got something to show you. I have been using this laundry detergent and another one called Ariel, but I picked up some Gain and I started washing with Gain because I was liking the fragrance. Then I noticed that I was washing some socks that had been in been used a lot, like in a construction area or something, you know what I'm saying. So I noticed that they weren't coming out, you know, to my liking. So I forgot that I had this in my bucket inside the kitchen. So I ended up going to the store and I picked up about 4 of these bags. But I was reading on the computer that someone mixes this with vinegar for her white clothes. So I mixed this with vinegar, but normally I put vinegar in all my washing, because you know my rags in the bathroom. So I put vinegar in all my wash, but I noticed that my whites came out much brighter. And I had some white washcloths that might have been used by a real, you know, dusty person that's in like a kind of construction area or something like that. I'm trying to be careful what I say. No, don't nobody live with me. Y'all should know I live alone. But I'm just saying, they weren't bright. I couldn't get them any brighter. And now I know I won't be buying Gain anymore. I love Gain for the scent, but if I'm going to use scent, I would rather buy scent beads. But I used to buy scent beads all the time. Scent beads here are $15 a bottle. And I realized I don't need scent in my clothes enough to spend $15 on some scent beads. I don't need it that bad. And then what I do find that I do like is that when I use this here, this has a nice fragrance to it. You can smell this even through the bag. I have all 3 of these bags in my craft room, and every time I walk past it, I get a little whiff, and that's why they're in the craft room, to give me that whiff. But I noticed that when the clothes come out of the machine, they don't have that big fragrance on them, which is also nice because although scents are not good for a lot of people. Scents are good for me because it helps lift my mood. So I just take a little bit of spray. You know, it could be Febreze for all I care, and I spray my clothes with Febreze. I'll take a little bit of perfume and put it on my shirt here just so I can smell it every now and then. I don't smell all day, so I don't get the smell all day, but I need the scent every now and then. But guess what, boys and girls? I'm sitting here with some damn cheese and got soap powder all over my hands. So I got to make sure I don't touch my cheese. But I took some Febreze today in a can and I sprayed all my carpet and everything like that. And I couldn't smell Febreze in here at all. But if I spray my bed, of course I could smell it there. So use whatever methods you have to trim your budget. You will be amazed at what you can actually live without. I cannot believe that I can live without, well, I don't have to say I can't believe. I should already know I could believe. I basically wear pajamas. I wear pajamas, boys and girls. These pants right here, these are pajama pants, and I would put my t-shirt on like I did when I took my shower, and I put these on, and I go outside in my pajamas. Now, I was watching a video the other day. I was watching a video the other day, and they snapped this lady wearing her pajamas outside, and they said, you know, how dare you go outside dressed like that? Now you could really tell those were pajamas, but these here that I have on, I would not see these in the street and assume that somebody was wearing pajamas, especially if they had a t-shirt on with it. So, you know, there goes that. Now I'm gonna say goodnight, farewell, so I can update this video and then do my next video. So have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Love you all. Bye.